Good day everyone. Today I'll be representing about Region 8, also known as Eastern Visayas, one of the most culturally rich and resilient region in the Philippines. Discovering Region 8, the Eastern Visayas, a maritime, culturally rich region of the Philippines known for dramatic coastlines, resilient communities, and a mix of tradition and renewal. This presentation explored geography, history, culture, natural wonders, economy, infrastructure, challenges, cuisine, and travel essentials. Geography and demographic. First, territory. Region 8 comprises 6 provinces: Leyte, Southern Leyte, Northern Samar, Eastern Samar, Western Samar, and Biliran. It features island, bays, and an extensive coastline along the Philippine Sea and Samar Sea. Population. Home to over 4 million people, population is concentrated in coastal cities like Tacloban and Ormoc, with many rural communities reliant on farming and fisheries. Climate and terrain. Tropical climate with a distinct wet season. Terrain range from lowland rice plain and river valleys to rugged hills and forested highlands. In terms of population, merong mahigit 4 million na people ang nakatira dito. Yung iba ay nasa urban area tulad ng Tacloban at Ormoc, pero marami rin ang nasa rural communities at doon ang pangunahing hanap buhay nila ay farming at fishing, kaya nakikita mo talaga kung gaano sila ka-dependent sa kalikasan. Pagdating naman sa climate, tropical ang Eastern Visayas. Ibig sabihin mainit pero madalas din ang ulan, lalo na kapag wet season. Dahil dito, hindi lang maganda ang tanawin kundi mayaman din ang rehiyon sa natural na resources at biodiversity. A rich history from pre-colonial times to modern day. Eastern Visayas has deep pre-colonial roots, seafaring communities and trade networks. Spanish colonization introduced Christianity and new governance structures. The region was pivotal during World War II in Leyte Gulf landings, and more recently has shown resilience through recovery after Typhoon Haiyan or Yolanda in 2013. Cultural tapestry, festivals, tradition, and local arts. Vibrant festival, Pintados Kasaydaan, Tacloban. Sangyaw and Pintados blend ritual, dance, and history. Handicrafts include intricate weaving, embroidery, and boat building traditions. Oral literature, folk song, and waray-waray language keep local identity alive. Ang Eastern Visayas ay buhay na buhay pagdating sa festival. May mga kilalang selebrasyon tulad ng Pintados Kasadyaan at Sangyaw Festival, kung saan pinapakita ang kombinasyon ng history, dance at tradition. Makikita mo dito kung gaano ka-colorful at ka-energetic ang kultura nila. Pagdating naman sa sining, kilala sila sa weaving, embroidery at boat building. Mga gawa na nagpapakita ng kanilang creativity at connection sa kalikasan. Hindi rin mawawala ang music and dance, lalo na sa mga selebrasyon at religious event. At syempre, mahalaga rin ang kanilang wika na waray-waray dahil ito ang nagpapanatili ng kanilang identity at kulturang hanggang ngayon. Dahil dito, talagang mas lalong nagiging meaningful ang Region 8. Bago pa dumating ang mga mananakop, ang Eastern Visayas ay meron ng active trading at seafaring communities. Ibig sabihin, even before, connected na sila sa ibang lugar through trade. Din dumating ang mga Espanyol at dito na na-introduce ang Christianity at bagong sistema ng pamahalaan. Pero isa sa mga pinaka-importanting bahagi ng kasaysayan nila ay noong World War II, lalo na ang Leyte Gulf landing noong 1944. Dito nagsimula ang pagbabalik ng mga pwersa para palayain ang Pilipinas. Kaya napakalaking bahagi nito sa ating national history. At hindi lang sa lumang panahon nakikita ang tapang nila. Noong 2013, tinamaan ang region ng Typhoon Yolanda, isa sa pinakamalakas na bagyo sa kasaysayan. Pero sa kabila ng lahat ng pinsala, bumangon ang mga tao at ipinakita nila ang tunay na kahulugan ng resilience.
Natural wonders, breathtaking landscapes, Kalangaman Island, pristine sandbar ideal for snorkeling, day trips, and nature photography. And waterfalls and rivers, hidden cascades, and forested rivers offer trekking and eco-adventure opportunities. About the caves and Kars, extensive cave system and limestone formation found across Samar and Leyte. Marine biodiversity, coral gardens, and migratory bird habitats make the region an ecological hotspot. Economic drivers, agriculture, fishing, and emerging industries. Moving to our economic landscape. Region 8's economy is anchored in its natural resources. Our primary drivers are smallholder agriculture, specifically rice, coconut, and abaca, alongside coastal fisheries and aquaculture. However, we are seeing exciting growth in emerging sectors. We are diversifying through tourism, renewable energy pilot projects, and micro-enterprises focused on local handicrafts and food processing. Infrastructure and development connecting the region. To support this growth, we are actively connecting the region. We are seeing significant investment in road, bridges, seaports, and the modernization of airports in Tacloban and Biliran. Beyond mere logistics, our infrastructure strategy is built on two pillars: digital connectivity and resilient construction. We're implementing stronger building codes and mangrove restoration to ensure that our infrastructure can withstand climate impacts and maintain supply chain stability. About the slide 8. Challenge and opportunities. This slide illustrates a strategic overview of our regional situation. We face clear challenges such as typhoon, vulnerability, and existing infrastructure gaps in transport. However, we also have significant opportunities in sustainable tourism and economic diversification. By focusing on green recovery, value-added agriculture, and community-led tourism, we are working to convert these vulnerabilities into long-term resilience and growth. Slide 9. Local cuisine, a taste of Eastern Visayas. No exploration of Eastern Visayas is complete without its cuisine, which emphasize fresh seafood, coconut, and root crops. If you visit, you must try binagol, which is mashed taro with coconut and sugar. Traditionally steamed in a coconut shell, other staples include moron, a sweet rice cake with chocolate, and fresh kinilaw or grilled seafood straight from our coastal village. My top tip is to visit local markets for fresh artisanal snacks. About the slide 10, plan your visit essential tips and must-see attraction. Finally, for those planning a visit, there's a wealth of experience waiting for you. For culture, explore Tacloban City, specifically the Leyte Landing Memorial and the Santo Niño Cathedral. For nature naman, go island hopping at Kalangaman for world-class snorkeling. And for adventure, Samar and Southern Leyte offer incredible hiking, cave exploration, and waterfall treks. And just remember to respect local customs, support our community tourism enterprises, and keep a close eye on weather advisories, especially during typhoon season. And yan lang po.